microphone. Down here. Okay, testing, testing. We're live. As you can tell, a little bit of different angle here, folks. The kitchen painting's happening here. There are no cooking facilities on the property right now. Well, microwave. Someone stole my stove. The stove is over at the garage. It got power washed. Oh, I gotta let the ducks out here after this stream. A bit groggy here. Dog, are you coming? I painted. Well, I worked on painting till midnight. Midnight, 11:30. It was late. Oh, we got 4 days of sun. Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be 7 days. Now it's 4, but that's what good. Ducks are getting out here. 2 days of rain. I got some serious work to do at my dam. Can't work on it until July though. Yeah, I'm doing painting, Dale. I'm doing painting. This is the last room of the house. The mud room in the kitchen. I got everything taped, all the patching. Got a little bit of sand in this morning, and then some more painting. More painting. This room's a 2-day paint job because it has a dark color. It's been pretty crazy here. Not much sleep. My body feels it, but I gotta get it done. I'm so close. I'm so close. So big news this week. I have to go to the big city. I'm going to the big city on Wednesday to the consulate for my trip. The dog, but I don't know where the treats are right now. Honestly, I'm trying to think. I stuck them somewhere because, well, I'll show you. The cabinet's moved. Everything's moved here. See, the cabinet's there, and it used to be in the corner, and I used to have his treats up there, but they're in a box somewhere in the house. I have no idea where they are. None. Sorry, Doug. Say hi, everybody. You know, it's like, oh, where are the treats? I'm really sorry, Doug. Here, let me, I'm gonna go look for them. Here, well, we'll give you the Doug. Are you gonna sit there and wait like a good dog? Stay there. Let me tell you what, maybe I can, just, open another bag. That's what we'll do. Just open a bag, Doug. We can do that. We can open a bag. We can open a bag, Dougie. I don't know where all the open bags are right now, but we can certainly do another one. Hey? Oh, good little dog. He knows. Test, we got sound? Okay. He knows what's happening here. Yeah, so I go to the embassy this week, Wednesday, for my big recon trip for my new life, the new duck adventure. Hey, Doug. Oh, look at this. Oh, dog, what is it? What is it? Oh, he's laying on a drop cloth. I guess that's the position this morning. He's not cooperating. He'll be back. He'll be back for more. All right. Well, is today Father's Day? Is today Father's Day? Is it, folks? Can someone tell me? Not a lot of communication going on here. Everybody asleep this morning? I'm asleep. It is Father's Day. Well, holy mackerel. Well, whoever's the father out there, happy Father's Day. But I just realized something. That, oh man, I'm asleep at the wheel here this morning, folks. Bear with me. I hate when I do this. I forgot to put the GoFundMe link underneath this stream for the duck feed. I just looked at it and it's not there. Oh, hang on. I don't want that. I'm having problems. I'm half asleep. Just bear with me, folks. I'm sorry for not being organized here. Hang on. I'm computer working. Computers. All right. If you hit F5, it should be there now. I'm gonna hit F5. I want to see where it's at. What are we at on the GoFundMe for the duck feed? To feed the ducks. What are we at? All right. Where are we at? We're at $248, folks, out of the necessary $510, so I can feed the feed bill. Pay the feed bill. So, all right. Well, we're close. But close only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes. So that's a problem. The fox story, well, I'm gonna tell that here right now, so that if anybody clicks on this and they're not gonna think that this is a what you call it, a clickbait title, okay? This is what happened with the fox situation. Dougie, you did a really good job, didn't you? Okay, no, stop. Hey. Okay, sit. Okay, so what happened with the fox? It happened 2 nights ago. I worked very, very late, like 9:30 painting. And I was just wiped out. Went to bed. I think I finally got to bed after I ate a bag of nachos and a jar of salsa. I think it was like about 11 o'clock I fell asleep. And but before that, when I was working, about 8 o'clock, I went outside and I went around the whole yard and made sure all the ducks were inside, locked everybody up, 7:38. And I walked down to the creek with my rubber boots on. I looked everywhere because there was a couple stragglers over there, and I got them. And I was absolutely positive that I got all the ducks because, like I said, I walked around the yard, even sent Doug into the bush scouting. So I thought all the ducks were in the yard. So anyway, fast forward again to 11 o'clock, went to bed. I don't know what time it was, but it was in the middle of the night. The ducks did the predator quack thing, and Doug sprung out of bed like he does with the predator quack and jumped off the bed and barked instantly barked. And I sprung up like I'm bat out of hell because I had my bedroom window wide open for air and my bedroom sliding door open. And I thought he was going to jump through the screen. And I turned my head and I looked out the window and I saw the fox was on top of the duck in front of the pen, but as soon as Doug barked, and this all happens in a millisecond when I first woke up, as soon as Doug barked, the fox took off. But the ducks were freaked right out, so what was going on was this poor little duck was a straggler, right, Doug? It was a straggler, and it was sleeping on the edge of the wire, and Mr. Fox was walking around the yard, and he took a lunge at him, freaked the ducks out in the pen. The ducks in the pen freaked out. Doug he freaked out, jumps off the bed, does an instant bark, and I saw the fox. Like I saw the fox on top of the duck, and when I went outside my house coat, I don't know what time it was. Like I said, it was way after. I'd been asleep a while. I'm out there in my house coat checking the poor little duck out, and the duck had not a single mark on it, not a mark. Doug barked just at the right time, jumping up when the ducks freaked out. Like it's like that predator quack thing, and the dog, he knows the quack. Hey Doug, you don't pay attention to the geese because they're always making noises, eh? But the ducks, hey, you know that sound, don't you? Hey? That was a lucky duck that Doug was on the ball. So, kitchen looks weird with no stove. Yeah, it's really hard to cook too. Look at that, eh? Stove's in the garage. I power washed it. It's pretty bad when you're power washing your stove, but one more clean today. I oven cleaned her, power washed it, scraped it, and I gave it another oven clean last night again. And today it'll be done. And then I got to put it in the sun to dry it out, and then probably reinstall it tomorrow. We'll see how it dries out in the sun. I'm not going to plug it in wet. I don't think it's a good idea to plug a stove in wet. I'm not ready to plug it anyways. I got lots of painting today. Whew. It's coming together, folks. It's coming together. It's coming together. Actually, you know what? I'll show it to you instead of talking about it. That's what I'll do. Because somebody complained about that. No, it's showing it out. See how white it is? Everything's nice and white. Hey, look at it. Ooh, she's white. So the living room's a bit of a mess, but it's brand new. Look at that, eh? Man, oh man, she's a lot of work, folks, patching, and you don't realize after 14 years what a mess everything is. But it turned out pretty good. I'm happy. A little bit darker blue on the bottom. It's almost like a navy, or a blackish navy, midnight blue type thing. Anyways, in the hallway. I'm not going to take you upstairs, but trust me, it's a mess up there also. But you can see it's all looking. She looks not a mark on the walls, eh? Look at that, eh? Ooh, she looks like a new house. No cracks, eh? Even with the pot where Rocco, it's fixed. Where the Rocco and Spike had the fight and came downstairs and took the wall out. That was only 10 years ago. I'm a little bit slow on the fixing stuff. A little kitchen. I've actually my drywall job. So, and now it needs to be painted. But the ceiling's fixed. So I had to caulk the whole ceiling. My whole ceiling, because it's an old wood ceiling and over the years there's the cracks, I had to caulk the whole ceiling so that I can paint it. It was a lot of caulking. 6 tubes. Like, anyway, so as you can tell, there's tape everywhere. We're gonna do some painting. So painting's gonna happen. That's what happens. So happens. You gotta make things look good. You know, when you gotta. Ironically, when you're selling it, you make it look the best before you leave, eh? It's usually the way it works, right, Doug? Sort of like, you know, your car, right? When you go to sell your car, that's when you give it the best clean job ever. And the rest of the time you drive around a dumpster. Hey, Doug? Good little dog. Oh, saving the ducks. I'm amazed how he wakes up so quick to the predator quack. Folks, it's like, you know, the only way I'd be able to capture it is if I put a camera on myself all night, which that would be pretty uneventful. Oh, Janie, it looks beyond good. It's awesome. Like I said, after this, so the plan of action, my house is going to be torn out for quite a while. So I got paint today. Keith's coming tomorrow. Keith's been working here sort of part-time. Not doing the hours I'm doing, but hey, it's my house, so. Anyways, but he's been here. Today painting, tomorrow painting. He's showing up. We're gonna, hopefully tomorrow will be dark color. We'll be painting the dark. And Then Tuesday, Keith's going to help me clean the whole basement out. We're going to take the whole basement outside. So, what's going into the garage actually? I'm going to clean the whole basement out, and I'm going to borrow Keith's little home version of a power washer, and spray the basement out, clean it all out. And then I have to drywall the staircase going downstairs, and then paint the basement. That's the plan. I've got a little bit of concrete work downstairs to do. Got a little bit of concrete work, patching, just to make it look good, and then paint downstairs. And then I'm off. I'm gone. July the 5th. So, no, I don't have it listed yet. They don't always repaint it, Dale. Sometimes I moved in. The house was freshly painted when I bought it, and it took me. I'm trying to think here. I think about 10 years before I started major gutting. Like, I never repainted. The only time I painted was because I did a reno that I had changed something. So that's the only time I never just repaint for the sake of repainting. You know what I mean? Hey, Doug? So, but if they don't mind white and they don't mind the colors, they might change the colors, but the white, I don't know, it's a hell of a lot of painting, folks. You don't realize it till you're doing the house that there's more brushing than there is rolling, put it that way, because of the type of house it is, because of the wood trim. There's so much wood trim in here. It's a brushing house. Lots of brushing. Not a lot of rolling. Also because of all the windows, there's not a lot of walls, because I think there's 21 windows in this house, so, and there's not a lot of room. Anyways, so I'm cleaning things up, and all my blinds are the wrong size. I got some serious Venetian blind cutting to do. It's going to be interesting. All expensive metal Venetian blinds I bought years ago, and because of the window trim, it don't fit no more. So, anyways, I'll MacGyver it. I'll get them done, and we'll cut them and repaint them up, and then get back from my trip. My adventure to recon the future of the duck adventure and what I'm up to, and then I come back and make the big move and list in the house, Doug? And then finish the back room. So that's what's going to happen. Finish the back room. That'll be a couple weeks of work for Keith and I. So it's an eggshell finish. I went for the low shine to make it look whiter. It was a satin. The whole house was satin. Satin is semi-gloss before. But I wanted to go with a more neutral, flat look. But it's a crazy expensive. You know, paint is expensive. It's like, I can't believe the price they charge for paint. It's crazy, the price they charge. But luckily I have a friend I went to school with that owns a paint shop, and I get the contractor price, which is still expensive. Oh, that's another thing. Talk about it, and how, packages are getting smaller. Guess what? Then I couldn't believe this week. I couldn't believe it. When I was a kid, a gallon of paint was 4.55 liters. Okay. And then when we got converted over to metric, we got all the American paint, and then our paint came 3.73 liters. Now it's 3.66 liters. Pretty soon they'll just sell us a couple quarts at a time. Call it a gallon. Okay, Doug, this is the last one. All right? This is the last one. This is the last one for the dog. Okay? And the price goes up, right, Doug? Saved a fox. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Oh, folks, when he woke up and saw the fox on top of the duck, and then the fox took off as soon as Doug barked. instant, like instant. It was so awesome. It was like right on. So, but it would have been a duck death that we would have had no idea about because I did not know that there was this little duck left outside. I was so proud of Doug. You have no idea. And he just like when he sprung up and he saw the fox too, eh? And he just lost it. It was, and the window upstairs in my bedroom, the one that he jumps up on and he tries to go through when he sees the fox in the yard. I had already repaired the claw marks on the windowsill, and I got to repair the claw marks again on the fresh paint. Yeah, it looks different without the hanging grape wallpaper valance, I guess you'd call it, that was around this room. This room was very, very hard to get the wallpaper off. The bathroom was much easier, but this room was not. You I'm not going to put anything back up because, as Dale has pointed out, that somebody's not going to like it anyways, and they're just going to either take it off and repaint it or re-wallpaper it. So we're going to go with the neutral look, the decluttered look on the house. I'm not even putting pictures back up, folks. Well, I'm putting 3 single pictures up. Nothing else is going up. No. I'd want to fix that until you are ready to show the house. What does that mean, Virginia? I'd wait to fix that until you're ready to show the house. Wait to fix what? I have 14.73 acres. And then I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of acreages. Oh, Doug's claw marks. Yes. I'm not going to fix it right away. No. I might not fix it till I move out. So. Yeah, I'm Chuck there, dog. We'll just leave it. I'll tell the people that, trust me, it'll be fixed before I leave. Because I'm thinking Doug's going to do a little more jumping at the window trick. Oh, see, now he's on this side. Look at this, folks. What a dog, eh? See? The treat. Yeah, poor little stripper, eh? That was a really nice video done by Coco Bomb. I can't remember the name of the channel. I've shared it on Facebook. It was awesome. It brought back memories of because I had forgotten. It's a bit of a blur here, because everything's Wednesday here. So, and it's been every day has been Wednesday for 6 years. So, it's a blur. So. A little duck. But you forgot there was one part you forgot was when their hip got broken. Because I in the video when I was looking at the beginning, I was like, Ghost Stripper could walk at the first. She could walk normal. And then when she got her hip broken, she broke her hip and broke her leg. And then she became a peg-leg duck, pirate duck. And we took her to the vet, x-rayed her. Because there's a video on that. On going to get her checked out. Oh, Janie, trust me, watch it. Sometimes it's good to have a little tear in your eye. Like, don't be like that. You got to at least a little bit of memory. It's not like I did to myself there with Magoo last year and rewatched the live stream of him getting attacked by the hawk. Don't do that. Ooh, I'm telling you, that haunts you. That'll F you up real bad. Oh, man. Trust me. That was a big mistake. I'll never do that again, I tell you. Watching the video of the attack was not a good thing. No, that was... It still burned into my head. But watching Stripper was a nice touch, She... The only thing I can think of is that night that I put the ducks away, the night that I cut the lawn, they said there was the last night that everybody saw her, is that the only thing I think of is that she might have went into the garden and she was hiding in the straw, sitting in the straw, and I didn't see her. when I went around the yard and making sure all the ducks were locked up. That's the only thing that makes any sense. And that she was outside, and then this roaming fox that has been coming through at night got her. It's the only thing, you know. Oh, Virginia, what? No, the one watching Magoo struggle to live is not as bad as watching the replay of the live stream. That was bad. When I rewound the live stream and actually watched Magoo getting attacked by the hawk, that was a no-no. That was like big. Don't do that. It's like if your dog ever got hit and says, "Oh, I got it on video. Do you want to watch it?" No, I'd rather not watch my dog get hit. Okay, like the actual incident. No. No, that was a mistake. Thank God back then YouTube didn't only allowed 4-hour rewinds, and nobody captured that, downloaded it to post it up to. No, that was a bad thing. That was bad. Poor little Magoo. Anyway, little strippers, bad stuff. Anyways. Oh, folks, I know, right? Oh. Anyways, back to the quick check here, the fundraiser. Well, we're still at 248 to feed the ducks. I guess nobody wants to feed the ducks anymore. We got to still feed the ducks, folks. We're still here, We aren't done yet. We got a lot to go yet. I think honestly, the way things are going here, well, I'm going to know more this week. And I'll know more when I get back, but something tells me it's going to be October, November before we're done here. We'll be, but the ducks are going to be finding new homes this summer once I get back from this trip. And I am doing videos. I am going to do a video. I'm trying to debate on how I'm going to do it. If I have internet access, I don't know if I'll throw up little teaser videos, or if I'll shoot a documentary style. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. Yeah, I sold the Chinese incubator. I sold it. Sold the hatcher. Sold my wet bike. I'm selling stuff, folks. There's a big purge going on here. Lots of things are getting sold. Lots. Lots of things getting thrown out too. I'm excited this week though. I get to go to the embassy on Wednesday. I have an appointment at the embassy. A meeting. I have a meeting with an official, a high-ranking official, actually. It's because, like I said, I'm going to do an adventure, and it's no, I'm not getting a visa. I'm like I said, folks, I'm not. I don't know. I wish I could tell you, but it's just the problem is, we got so much internet love out there on this channel. People would love to see me fail, even though I'm doing something good. We've got a whole bunch of miserable people, Doug, that would love to cause Doug and I a setback, which ironically would affect a whole bunch of people that we're planning on helping. Right, Doug? Right? Some people are just miserable. I'm just happy I don't live with them. So, I live with a dog. Right? that the car carrier to take, well, it ain't a car carrier, but it's over $600, Dougie, for your box to fly in. With wheels. It's got wheels too, so. Like I said, when I get closer, Janie, I'll be able to do it. But I am going to do, like I said, when I go on this trip, I am going to do a video. I just haven't decided how I'm going to do it yet. I'm worried about my internet access, because if I log into my account from where I am, YouTube and security and all that kind of stuff, because I don't have a cell phone, I have my account secured with a Google Authenticator. But my problem is that the IP address is that I've always accessed my account from this IP address. And if all of a sudden I have accessed my account from another side of the world, I'm afraid they're going to lock my account out. and I'm not going to bring my phone with me that has the Google Authenticator in it in case I lose it. Okay, so my Google Authenticator is going to be at home, and I'm going to be. I don't know. Like I don't know if I jump onto my account where I am, that I could get locked out. And then, we don't know with YouTube what could happen. I'm like, they might delete the channel for all I know, the way things are going here on this platform. Oh, thank you, Mike Cooper, so much. That's £10 or €10. Is that a euro? No, it's a pound. It's a pound, £10. So that's like $14. Oh. A VPN service won't help me though, George, because my IP address is at home. Oh, I'm thinking I'm going to just stay off my account while I'm away. I think that's the best bet. Oh, but Mike Cooper just dropped a nice 10. I think that's about $14, eh? Hey, thank you so much. There's the link below for everybody else on the GoFundMe for the duck feed. What are we at? Are we still at 248? Yeah, we haven't moved. We're still at 248. Not doing much luck here this morning, folks. Oh. How's Twitch? I don't know. Twitch TV. I'm streaming there, but I don't get much action. So, do I have to be vaccinated? Medical shots? I got a whole bunch of shots. I got a little book, and my book says that I'm up to date. I'm not going to die. I got everything I need. There's nothing I have to get. So that's the deal. That's what they told me. But I got this week. I have no more. I got a little run around this week to do. Like I said, Wednesday, my big meeting. No, because I'm like I said, I'm going down to do something, and I just making sure that everything's going to work out right. Because I'm not going down just as a tourist. I'm not going down to retire. Put it that way, folks. I'm going down to work. The duck adventure continues. It's just we're changing locations. And we're changing the story a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh. I don't do tours on the property. Like duck adventure tours. Oh yeah, if you want to come here, it's $3,000, Paul, for an afternoon at the duck adventure. Well, we'll give you the whole day for $3,000 for a tour. Or you could say, you could do the old, you want to look at the house and not pay the $3,000. What's the government structure where you are going? They have a government. They have a government. It's a democratically elected. They have elections. So I'm not going to a communist country or anything like that. I'm not going to North Korea or Cuba. Okay, I'm not going there. No. See Dylan's Duck Adventures for a support duck story. Do I need a support duck? Why do it? Dylan's Ducks Adventures. Why do I have to go there? I don't understand, Laura. People have support ducks. I've seen that with the diapers and traveling around. Not Mexico. No, I'm not going to Mexico. No, it doesn't take this many hours. Like I said, I leave here at 2 in the afternoon, and I land at my location at I think it's 11:30 the next morning. I got a little bit of a drive, and then when I land, I've got a 7.5 hour drive inland to go. I can give you a hint. I can give a hint. I'm going to give a hint this morning. Okay, I'm going to give a hint because this hint you'll still won't figure it out. So I land. Okay, I'm taking a 7.5 hour drive to the Andes Mountains, the Andes. Okay, there you go. There's a hint for you. Okay, where I'm going is a 7.5 hour drive to the Andes, and I'm going to give you more of a hint. It's at 4,000 feet elevation. Okay, there you go. So get your Google map out and try to figure out from airport, 7.5 hour drive, 4,000 feet elevation. There's it. There's a hint. There's a hint for it. Which is a big change from here because I'm only at 300 feet elevation here. So the air is going to be a little bit thinner for me. Lester, the Andes don't go into Costa Rica. I gave a hint. I'm trying to help you here, Lester. Oh, you put the pin in the wrong part of the map. Hawaii, no, the Andes Mountains aren't in Hawaii either, Lester. Lester, yeah. Oh, speaking of geography, I got a geography story for you. Okay, so as you know, I have no kitchen. See, no oven. Okay, so I can't cook at night. So I'm working late, and I need to eat. So I'm in the burger place. I'm sitting there in the burger place, and they're talking about the weather and the atmosphere. And the cash guy goes, it's geography, eh? And I'm like, what? Geography? And he goes, yeah, it's geography. I couldn't help it. I said, no, that's meteorology you're thinking about, okay? It's like, that's the atmosphere and weather. That's not geography. And said, yes, it is. It's all connected. Oh, anyways. I'm charity. I'm not. I'm still doing the charity thing. Charity. That's what I'm doing. My new adventure is still it's still the Ducks helping people. It's just it's gonna be a different story. It's gonna be a different story. The Andes Mountains in India, Sarah. I don't think so. Virginia, I couldn't believe it. And then they argued with me. And when it comes to geography, I had a keen interest as a child in geography. I took all the advanced stuff when I went to high school. I love geography. I love looking at maps and figuring out where to go and stuff like that, at different parts of the world. And he's trying to tell me that the atmosphere and the weather it's all clouds, all that connected to. It's all geography. It's all connected. It's like, am I still going to have snow? Actually, according to Google Maps, it's less than a 2-hour drive, and I can see snow. I can be at snow. There's snow. It's the Andes Mountains. It's their, Would I ever want to live in Los Angeles? I can't live in the States, Paul. I can't live in the States. The United States of America, it's impossible for me to go there. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Well, for me, the mug's the right writing. How's it for you? Is the mug right for you people? Because to me, it's reversed. That's bizarre. Maybe, are we living back in reverse world on the video again? Anyways. It is backwards? It's reversed for you? Okay, because I got the reverse mug for me, but on my video screen here right now, it's looking normal. My shirt's right, but my cup's wrong. Okay, I'm all screwed up. I'm half asleep. Like I said, it was late night. It's a blur here, folks. So there's the duck adventure clues of what's happening. I wish I could tell you. I really wish I could. I really wish I could. Unfortunately, I can't. Because I know for a fact that there would be people out there that would send love my way. Will I have ducks again after my trip? It could be a lot more than ducks. There could be. Well, I'll give you what there could be here. Well, I can tell you for sure. There's some cows in the mix. I know that for sure. Specifically, I know there's 4 cows so far in the mix. There could be goats. There's going to be chickens. And what I'm being told is that there's a ton of water there and that I will be able to dig a pond if I want to have ducks. So, because there's a ton of water. It's supposedly It's either a small river or a big creek, is what I'm being told, that runs through the property, and it's fed by these snow-capped mountains of the Andes Mountains. Okay, the Andes. There's the clue. Okay, the Andes. So I could. Do you want a population clue? Do you want me to really give you a population clue? I'll help you narrow it down some more. The village that I'm going to has it's a small village that I'm going to, the area I'm going to, the 7.5 hour drive of approximately 80,000 people. Okay? Is the village. So, there's some clues. There's some driving nuts clues, eh? So, and because of my plans, I have to have meetings with the authorities, I guess you could say. So that's the deal. And the authorities are on. I'm not hitting any stumbling blocks with the authorities. Put it that way. None at all. Absolutely none. The ducks are inside, so I don't have to panic this morning. I'm not gonna have to run outside. But Doug is losing it here. Hang on. Be right back. Go. No, 80,000. I live in my town here is 8,300 people. So, but this is a village of 80,000. I got a kick out, how they what they consider a village and towns and cities and that kind of stuff. So, well, that's the deal. Yeah, I know, Janie. It's that's what they class it as. It's huge. So, 80,000, not 8K. Did I sound like I say 8,000? No, it's 80. I said 8 and 5 zeros. 4,000 feet elevation, water, Andes Mountains, snow within a 2 hour drive, 3 hour drive. Okay, there's a lot of clues for you. Okay. So, and they do have predators. The only predator that they worry about is foxes. They have a fox problem. So that's it. But I got Doug to start. There will be. I had a crazy idea, which I'm still going to chew it on. It's a crazy idea, but I'm thinking about it. It's a really crazy idea, actually. And I might do it. I might just do it. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I haven't, when I sell the house. And before I move and leave the country, I was thinking of preserving Doug's DNA. Because you never know in the future. I might strike it rich on YouTube and become like a YouTube celebrity or something. Who knows? And I could clone Doug. But if I don't preserve his DNA, I can't. So it's like $1,200 to preserve his DNA. Which, if I sold my house, I'll have the $1,200, to preserve his DNA. Because it'd be sort of cool to have a whole bunch of little Dougies later. Oh. Oh, thank you, Rabbi, for that $1. Thanks you so much. How are we doing on the fundraisers this morning, folks? We're dollar for dollars here this morning. We're still at 248 on the GoFundMe for feeding the ducks. We're still going to feed the ducks, eh? Like from now till it's like this fall, the ducks are still going to be fed. I gotta go. It'd be nice to pay the feed bill this week. Oh, I know it won't be a spirit. Doug is unique, Paul. Trust me. I don't know if I want another. Honestly, I don't think I'd want another Doug. I don't. Like Doug, personality-wise, don't want another one. He's the worst dog I've ever had. He's rotten. He's a rotten dog. Like, he doesn't respond to me. The only thing Doug responds to is the predator quack of a duck. That's it. I don't exist. Like, well, like this. I'll show you right now, okay? I never had a dog this bad. Watch. Okay, so there he is, okay? Now, I'll just show you, this is how bad he won't even lift his head. Doug? 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 Come on, Doug. Oh, yeah, he thinks he's getting a tea. Doug? Come on, little dog. Come on. Doug, come. Oh, make me look like a liar. Oh, you rotten dog. Oh, I know why, because the treats are still on the table. That's why. It's nothing to do with me. Yeah, look at that. Right to the treat. Look at see? That's the only reason he listened. Dog. Made me look bad. If I didn't have treats, though, like the old saying, when you were a kid there, when you're little, he's so ugly, they had to tie a pork chop around his neck to get the dog to play with him. Hey? If I didn't have a treat, you wouldn't come. There, that's my pork chop around my deck. My neck. Miles, you changed your name to Tiny Ducks. I was just about to say, oh my God, how do you get a wrench? I'm going to take your wrench away there for a second. Doug would be no good for agility then. He's got agility when he hears the predator quack. But just absolutely no response whatsoever when it comes to me. Like none. Oh. Like, we have turkey vultures here. I think they're a pretty cool looking bird, actually. I think when you see them up close, they're pretty impressive. So. He's coming back. See, I got the pork chop around my neck, so I've got dog attention this morning. Anyways, so that was my idea. I had that idea this week when I was late at night. I thought to myself, maybe I could do that. Preserve Doug's DNA, because if I don't preserve it before I leave, and like I said, it's $1,200 US. Hey, Doug, maybe I might do that for the future. So you never know. If I became a big YouTube star on my new adventure, I could pay the $50,000 to clone them. Well, I'd be cloning a whole bunch of them. You got Mandarin ducks. They're cute. A male and female. You gonna breed them, Miles? Mandarins. They're really cute. We almost got Mandarins here years ago. We tried to do it. Oh. And then I forget what happened. Oh yeah, I went on Kijiji, and they were all too far away. I had to drive too far away to get them. That's what the deal was. I remember that. There was nobody close, but I did find some. I almost got them, and somebody offered actually to pay the crazy $300 for the pair, and then I backed out and didn't do it. Oh, because I didn't want to spend $300 on a pair of ducks. Oh. Well, I get my truck over there. Well, my truck's history, Mike. My truck's a hurting truck. It's 27 years old, It's like, it's not young. Oh. All right, Ingo, we'll talk to you later. The truck is, it won't pass the safety check if it changes hands. So whoever buys the truck is going to either be a farm truck or it's going to be a storage unit because the box is still good on it. So, that's the deal. And my car, it ain't going either because it's another ancient vehicle. Is this like 17 years old? You don't drag a 17-year-old car around the world with you. Everything's getting liquidated. I've actually already got a truck lined up down there. I've got a truck that's been in storage for 2 years that is being offered, which I'm going to see when I'm down there on my trip, my recon trip on July the 5th, which I'm going to be, I got 4 days of traveling and I only get a grand total of I think it's 5.5 days on the ground on the of actual on the ground. I'm going to have 5.5 action-packed days. I think it's 5.5. Let me just think here. Let me look at the calendar here, folks. It's not a lot of not many days. So I land then. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5 days. Yeah, it's 5 days on the ground, and then 4 days of traveling. I'm going to be tired when I get back. So, no, I won't have the extremes here like I have here, Linda. The weather, according to the internet, is basically goes down to 17, 18 at night, and it's 25 during the day. But it feels like 33 with the humidity because, well, it's inland. So, but there's two seasons: either it's dry or it's rainy. In the Andes at 4,000 feet elevation, 7.5 hour drive from an airport. There's the clue. So get your pin out on the map and try to figure out where the hell he's going. Well, the jerk season, Jeannie, it's good. It's not as strong jerk as the jerk that I use normally. It's much milder jerk, but it's very similar taste. It's just it's not as strong. It's definitely jerk seasoning, obviously, but it's not the strong jerk that I have that I use. Which ironically, I was because I looked in the bottle and it said that yours is actually from Jamaica, and the jerk seasoning I get is actually made in Toronto, in Canada. It's not as jerkish. Meet some new people on my trip, or just some new animals? No, I'm going to look at a farm, Paul. I'm going to look at a farm. Because I'm selling this place. I'm selling it because I can't afford to live in Canada and do YouTube. I can't afford it, and and being 57 and not a lot of opportunities in this country. Plus, it's time to do something different. Oh. There will be no chat or person conversation. I don't know what you mean. Gonna have to learn, Virginia. I might be milking goats for all I know. So the hot sauces were all easy to handle. No problem. No problem whatsoever on the hot sauces. They were easy. Everything was good. The jerk was just milder than normal. The coconut sauce, Janie, was good with eggs. You'll see it, Virginia. Milking goats or milking cows? Oh. I think the cows that are there, I'm not sure. I think they're meat cows. I think they're I don't know for sure. Like I said, not a lot of details. That's why I'm going. But the duck adventure will continue the path that we are on being a positive force and in the world. Have I ever milked an animal? Nope. Never milked anything. I can figure it out. I've seen videos. It's like I'll get the hand action down. It's not like I'm afraid of animals. It's not. I don't have to worry about that. So. The new adventures are going to be good, folks. Trust me, it is. It's exciting stuff. I'm going there to work. Yeah, I am working. I'm not retiring, Gail. So, the duck adventure is work. A lot of people don't think it is. I think you just throw a camera on and you just go. It's easy. YouTube stuff's easy. So, do I mind if you ask me how old I am, Jessica? No. Can you guess how old I am, Jessica? How about we do that? You throw a number out there and then I'll correct you if you're wrong. I'm not going to be milking mooses, that's for sure. The Andes Mountains, Paul. I think we need to do a little geography lesson here this morning. The Andes, big giant mountain range, big giant mountain range. Janie and I are both old. No, we're just old folks. Oh, that's who we are. We're just old folks. I love last night when I was getting my burger and they were talking about the weather and the atmosphere and it's geography, you know. And that's like 38. Thank you so much, Jessica. You made me feel so good this morning. 38. No, I'm 57. I'll be 58 this December. No, but I feel so awesome now that Jessica thinks I'm 38. My God. Life is good today, folks. Yeah, Susie, you're an hour late. It's Sunday morning, though. A llama farm in Chile. I never even said llamas, though. I didn't say that. I said there's goats, possibility of goats. I know there's some cows there right now, and ducks and chickens. Never said llamas. And I don't know about the pig situation because if this pig Ebola thing keeps taking over in the world, we might not have any pigs left. There could be a total wipeout of the pig population in the world the way things are going right now. But the goat situation, it would be interesting with Doug and goats, you know? Can I say hi to Julie? I can say hi to Julie. Hello, Julie. Your meds. You know what reminds me that I need my meds, Janie, is that I'm still in pain an hour later and I know I forgot to take them then. And I've been in pain this week. No. Well, I feel it when I wake up in the morning. I feel 57. It's a little stiffness, but this last 10 days here, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy, crazy time, Peyton's. Getting ready. Like I said, I have my to-do list that I want all these jobs done before I leave because I got one job when I get back and that's the back room is the plan. And then I become a real estate salesman. And I will be listing my farm and I will be doing the high pressure sales. Yeah, I have a drone. I have a drone, Paul. Yeah, I do. Now I need a pilot's license to fly the drone in Canada. No. The Andes Mountains, yep, they're in Argentina. Not the right answer, but I'm not going to tell you the answer. Even if you guessed that, I wouldn't tell you. Just giving you clues. But I am going to the embassy this week with a big meeting to talk about what I want to do. And to coordinate some things for my trip. Oh. Because I gotta make sure that all my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed. So. Bought my old BMW. I don't think you'd want it. It's a 17-year-old vehicle, folks. It's old. I was just lucky that I scored a good one that was, that was very well taken care of and stored. That car was a score, actually. Considering how old it is and how low the mileage is, it never got drove much. Oh. And stored inside in the winter. It was, like I said, the car universe treated me well on that deal. It's probably going to be one of the few cars that I'm going to be able to sell what I paid for it. Oh. No. So that's what's happening here. And we're doing the fundraiser. We're dialing for dollars here, folks, on the GoFundMe. What are we at here on the GoFundMe? We're still at 248. We're not doing too well here this morning. If this was PBS, we'd be off the air. So the meds situation. I gotta bring a bunch of meds with me for Doug, and I can get meds for myself, but the Doug meds I have to get. I can get the flea tick heartworm rigamajig drug. I can buy that there because the pharmaceutical company does distribute in that part of the world. But the only questionable one is the anti-inflammatory. So that's the only one. There's Doug's on that high-tech anti-inflammatory rigamajig. So I'm hoping Doug's life is going to get a little easier. So Doug potentially could end up getting a little friend to help him exercise his shoulder. So there's a good possibility on this that Doug could get a friend. There's a strong possibility that Doug could be getting a friend. It's probably going to happen. He's going to be getting a friend. No. I honestly, I bet you absolutely for sure he'll end up getting a friend. So that he can have some exercise. Because if Doug had some more exercise, I think his shoulder would get better. And I'm talking about, dog wrestling exercise. You know, when dogs wrestle and they work muscles. Oh. And because I know it helped Rocco. So I'm hoping it would help Doug. Doug's problem is he goes from laying around doing nothing to crazy chasing stuff. And that's why I think that he is having this shoulder problem constantly flaring up. I think if Doug was always, if Doug was all active on a regular basis instead of the extreme of lay down burst, I think his shoulder would be a lot better. So. Yes, sir. I'm still the duck adventure is going to continue. Why is it that people? I've actually had some people message me that think I'm going to delete the channel. I'm like, why would I delete 4,200 videos and 10 years worth of, stuff? I don't understand. Like, it's like I don't get where people think I should, like. I'm hoping to bring you with me on this, to show you what I'm up to. Because, like I said, the duck adventure is not it's not over. We're just taking it to the next level. Oh, hang on here. Oh, I got a message. Messages from peoples. Oh, where am I going to, Jessica? I'm going to the Andy Mountains. The Andes. There you go. There's the clue. This morning's clue. No. Trust me. This story, you're going to love it. Oh. I'm excited about telling the story. I'm actually excited. I'm thinking about the format that I'm going to do. I'm thinking about, I might end up doing like a documentary weekly type show. I don't know yet. Like, where I have different ideas on what I want to do. The daily vlog. The daily vlog is brutal on me. It's too hard to do that pace. I got YouTube burnout. Not gonna lie. But I was thinking, like a shoot videos. Do my video shootings of what I'm doing, and then do a once a week 1 hour episode of this is what happened type thing. That's what I'm thinking. Which, like I said, we'll see. Like I said, when I go on this adventure, this recon, I'm going to shoot a whole bunch of videos. And I think I'm going to end up doing it like a documentary so that you can watch it and be like, okay, the duck adventure. And trust me, the story is going to be like, you'll be going like, holy mackerel, this is different. So, The Andes Mountains, Nepal. Cuddly cactus, you need to get a map. Oh. Oh, Inga's back. So that's what's happening. So, I got the fundraiser. Got to wrap that up because I like to pee. I would like to. Pay the MNR feeds, and I'm going to the embassy this week, and I'm painting. I'm getting closer to being done here. Today's a fun paint job. I've got to paint the ceiling. See that, eh? You know how hard that's going to be? A lot of brushing. My neck's going to be so sore after today. Looking for lost treasures in the Andes Mountains. No, I'm not. I'm going to work. Going to work. I'm going to work. I'm not retiring. I'm not. No, not at that stage in my life. No. Ronnie Hunter's dead. No. He's dead inside. He's having a real problem this morning. Sorry to hear about that, Ronnie Hunter. All right, what else? Doug's no longer interested in me. Now he's laying in the. I wonder if he'll come for me this time. The treats are still on the table, because he's like such a well-trained dog. Not, but I do like his DNA. I really like it. I got a thing with Doug. I think he's just really handsome, and I'm telling you, this week I had that idea, like, oh, preserve his DNA for the future. You never know. Okay, I gotta give a guy a timeout here because he's not contributing anything to the conversation. All right, I just timed him out. You're not going to contribute something normal. Anyway, so what else is going on? Nothing else. I'm gonna go let the ducks out. The weather's nice. Yard will be dry here shortly. I can let them out. It's gonna be a nice day. 23. So, and then probably I'm thinking Thursday, Friday, the big steam cleaning is coming up. So, Doug will be 7 on Halloween. Probably got 3 more years left him. Maybe 4. Probably 3. I think Doug's about a 10-year dog. Hopefully at least 3. Hopefully 3 more. Hopefully he starts listening a little better. I'm hoping he listens better in his new world. I'm thinking he will, because he'll be a little bit he'll be a little more, how do you say, attentive to me, because we'll be in a strange place. Well, there's that place in Texas that you can preserve the DNA of your dog for $1,200, and then when you have $50,000, they'll clone you later on. But maybe that'll come down by the time I become a YouTube star with my new adventure, and we can throw a Doug cloning series in on what we're doing. Who knows? You might see me 10 years from now, and I'll be sitting here with, like, I'll have 6 Dougs. We'll be like, look at, there's Doug, 6 of them. No. But if I don't preserve his DNA, can't do it. And hopefully they listen better. They would if I had him as a pup. Doug's problem is I didn't have him as a pup. Doug's got no bond. He's just a Klingon. And he's got a mind of his own. Because, well, he had absolutely no training. None. Lots of bad habits. Lots. Like, don't listen to me. I'm going to see if he'll come for me. Because he's back to sleep here. Let's see if Doug will make me look bad or good. Doug? Doug? Come here, Doug. Doug, come here. Come here, Doug. Doug, come. Doug, come. Oh, dog. Dog. Doug, come on. Come on. Come on, Doug. Oh, you rotten dog. Doug. Yeah, see, that's the Doug I know right there. That's the one. That's it. You notice how, did you see the alertness? How the ears perked up and the eyes opened? Did you see that, folks? Doug, 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 come here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Oh, you rotten dog. Oh, oh, brutal, brutal, brutal. Man. Ah, he's just brutal. Folks, the only thing he responds to is a predator quack from a duck. It's the only thing. I still love him big time, though. I really do. I really do. And I really think he's handsome. It's just that he's brutal. Ah. But, you know, like I told anybody this is joining here late, from anybody joining late, the save the duck part of the stream I told right off the beginning, but I'll say it again, is that, you know, when that duck, you know, the ducks freaked out in the pen there, and they quacked, and Duck jumped up and he could instantly bark. Like, I don't know what it is. I think he just barks, doesn't even know he's barking, because he just barks because he hears a predator quacking. And the fox ran and the duck didn't die. That was it was pretty awesome. I'll tell you, I was impressed. I was impressed. It's impressive, folks, that part. But he's not impressive any other part. He's, as you can see, the response is unbelievable. But I'm hoping that in the new surroundings, that he's going to be a better dog, because, as far as listening is concerned, because that's going to be like everything's going to be really different in his life. So, really, 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 really different. His life is about to change, along with mine. So that's the deal. So how are we doing on the GoFundMe here? I'm gonna wrap up here. I gotta paint, folks. I gotta go let the ducks out, and I gotta go paint. So are we paying the? No, we're still at 248. We're not doing very good luck here. So GoFundMe, we gotta pay the feed. Ducks are still here. Oh, I got to do a food bank run this week. I only have one carton of eggs this week though. The ducks are dropping off. Oh. They're dropping off. It's summertime, eh? I could, you know, feed them that layer and force them to drop eggs, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to force them. I could have given them a good time. The Canada Geese. I have now counted. I'm having a problem. I mean, it's coming. I'm getting two counts: 16 and 17 goslings, because we had another family show up with three goslings. So it's either 16 or 17. I get the binoculars and I keep getting miscounts. But so we got, you know, either 16 or 17 goslings in the yard now. So that's pretty awesome. You know, on the Magoon streams. They're doing a lot more roaming around the yard eating grass. So, you know, they're little, but some of them look like little raptors, little dinosaur raptors, the way they're growing so fast, you know. They're growing pretty quick. It's pretty awesome. I look outside and I see them, and I see my yard has got baby Canada geese. And I've now concluded that, you know, in the spring when we have those like 50 and 60 of them show up at once, is that it seems that when the goslings take over the Magoon, what you call it, the adolescents, I guess, are these 50 or 60. I don't know if they get chased off by what you call it, by the parents, but they leave. Oh, we had somebody jumping in swearing. We must be got recommended, some idiot. So, they're jumping in this morning. Anyways. Yeah, anyways, that's the deal, folks. All right, what else? So I've given you enough clues What else have I done here? Clues. I might do a video when I get back from my trip. I got to be so careful what I tell you. On my this week's trip to the embassy, which is Wednesday. I'm very excited about it. I'm excited about cleaning my basement out though on Tuesday. So that means we'll be painting down there soon. Things are happening here, folks. But I gotta get happening today. So I gotta get some painting done. Gotta go let the ducks out too right now, and get my breakfast. I made a bad breakfast yesterday. I'm gonna do a better breakfast today. I forgot how bad tasting nuked eggs were. I can't believe I used to eat nuked eggs all the time. It's like I'm nothing beats fried eggs. I'm telling you, a little bit of bacon fat, doing the old nuking, just terrible yesterday. And I made the mistake of going to the Chinese buffet the night before because I had no what you call it, I had no oven to cook. So, Linda, did you just make here? Are we above higher than 248? No, I'm still at 248. Oh, yeah, we're still stuck at 248. Linda, didn't unless there's a delay. Oh, you want me to do a duck rush? Do you want to go? We'll let the ducks out to wind this stream down. That's what we can do that. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do a duck rush, and then I gotta go paint. My oven got stolen. It's in the garage. It's in the my oven's in the garage because I had to soak it with oven cleaner overnight, and then I had to scrape it, and then I had to power wash it. It's power washed in the garage, and I got to go out there and I got to give it another squirt this morning, and then I got to bring it out into the sun to start drying it out because I can't plug in a wet. Not a good idea to plug in a wet stove, but it's clean. And my range is gone too. If you notice, range is gone. The overhead range, it's gone too. It's cleaned up too. It's gonna look the whole kitchen. Actually, I'll tell you something. Keith and I were joking around that the house, because we're basically detailing the whole house, going through the whole house, and we were laughing. We're calling it a crime scene now, because the house is going to look abnormally clean. There's like no normally houses aren't this clean. It's like did a whole bunch of people die here, and the house was scrubbed. Like, so Keith and I have been joking the last couple of days, calling the house the crime scene. Crime scene. Okay, I'm gonna switch mics. Things you do when you go to sell your home. All right, let's go. Let's let the ducks out. We've got stuff everywhere. Construction stuff. We'll do a duck rush, and then I gotta get on with my day. I gotta go wash my stove, get in the sun, then cook breakfast. The back room's getting full of stuff. See? How much? I can't. Okay, I'm back. There's no Canada geese this morning. It's strange to see the sun. It's really strange. All right. All right. Here, we'll give you a duck walk here, folks. See how the corn's doing. I might have to get some corn here. I gotta get breakfast happening. I gotta get my things going because I got like a whole bunch of painting to do. Yeah, there's no Canada geese here this morning. The Magoon's down a good 9 inches because my dam is got washed out. I got some dam repair I got to do, but the water level's down. Oh, it actually it's down almost 10-12 inches. My dam's a little bit screwed up. It got it's I got to repair it because from the spring. But Keith and I got to do some weed whacking because the weeds are getting too tall. If you look around here, Mr. Fox can sneak up. That's got to happen here before I leave. All of this has got to get weed whacked. All of it. All of it. Bunch of weed whackings. I got lots of things to do before I go on this recon trip. All right, so I'm gonna go, folks. I got, like I said, I got things to do. Gotta keep this ball rolling on my adventure. So, oh, look at that, eh? Stove. I wasn't kidding when I said power washer, but she's pretty clean. She's getting clean. This is the last clean today. Things are looking dapper. All right, so the link's below for the GoFundMe so I can pay the feed bill, and I'm gonna start my day, and we'll see on Wednesday after my meeting.